Hello, I'm Casino Heist, and this is what my voice sounds like. So last time we gained the ability to warp at bells, and let's see what that looks like. Okay, looks like we've got some, looks like our list isn't totally full. Let's go to Karst City. We saved ourselves upwards of a minute. So that's pretty great. I've just got the mouse pointer on the screen there. It's terribly unprofessional of me. Speaking of professionalism, a lot has happened in the YouTube scene since last episode. You know, PewDiePie lost that deal with Disney and YouTube, so you know, I'm available. I can do everything that PewDiePie can do. I can be Swedish. YouTube, did somebody tell you I can't be Swedish? Because they lied to you. Anyway, so I don't think I examined this this fog wall over here, or this wall of squares. But it wouldn't have let us through if we didn't have all four crests, which we now do, so... Ugh. And... it's gone. Oop. Alright, and that was the final boss. So now on to the credits. Oh no, what's this? The Royal Pinacotheca. Not sure what that means, but, so there's these eggs all around here. And, actually, so these eggs they're kind of similar to eggs that were attached to the body of Derelict Frida, the boss fight from much earlier. And there's some kind of connection there, presumably. But anyway, let's see what this person has to say. Huh? Who are you? And how did you get here? Get out, outsider, now! You're giving me the creeps. Why are you still here? What is it that you desire? Whatever you say. I am Nutmeg Liz, curator of this Royal Pinacotheca. Like I told you before, leave. I wish there was a reason for you to stick around, but there isn't. You have business with the Queen? Well, that's rare. Do you realize... No, never mind. Be glad you were still alive and breathing. Don't worry, though. Your time is coming. Let's see. Anything else? At this point, we are walking a path of uncertainties. It brings out the best and the worst out of us. Okay, that's all. So anyway, this is Nutmeg Liz. Her place of work has been infested by these weird eggs, and the city she's living in is cursed. But she's just doing her job, and you know, being mean to people who come and talk to her. And her name is Nutmeg Liz, and that's pretty great. So that's really what motivated me to start this LP. Is you know, I realized that Momodora, Reverie Under the Moonlight, was not popular enough when I searched for, you know, like fan art of Nutmeg Liz, and I searched, you know, fan fiction sites for, you know, Nutmeg Liz X-Reader, you know, romance fics, and I didn't find any. So I want to see lots and lots of all of that now that I've put this out into the world. Ooh, skeletons. Well, just the one so far, but... No, jeez, I wonder what's going to happen in like 2 frames from now after I dismiss this message. Ooh! So these seem to be like miniature versions of Derelict Frida, which presumably hatch out of these eggs, and you know, that's a sort of lore thing you can put together to no real end, I suppose, but it's interesting that it's there. Alright, let's go down here. Looks like... Past are simple memories. Original treasures that don't run anywhere else. The past doesn't exist, and the present is all we've got. So this person is just having a conversation these two people. And I'm eavesdropping on them as a cat. And I can talk to them. I think it's the guy I'm talking to, and I think it's the guy who was talking before, because the dialogue box is sort of centered over his head. Ah, who are you? Someone from the southern provinces? I can tell because you're a cat. There's a certain peculiar air around you. It's called shedding. Please, join us here. It's safer. Though, it seems you can manage your way around. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't know who these people are supposed to be. Whoops, oh, this building is corrupted. Once, it housed fine displays of art, but now it's been doomed to distorted shapes filled with evil. I'm glad you found us. We've been hiding here for many months, alone. Death could come any day, any minute now. None of us know how long we've got. Which is why we have to make each day matter. Okay, so I think that's the woman talking, that conversation. And okay, the man is the one who asks this. So they've been hiding out here for months. I guess. Oh, there's you can inspect this. Play some music. There's a destroyed painting here. And I guess some of these chests were like their food supplies, which presumably are now depleted. And this chest near the corner maybe is their toilet. I don't know. I mean, they've been here for months. I'm just saying. You gotta make it work somehow. Oop. Attacking enemies that are above you is a little tricky. Oh. Let's see, what's over here? What? Haunted painting? Some sort of secret up there I'll have to get later. Oh, yikes. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. No, anyway, I'm sure I'll be able to get up there somehow. And for now, probably should heal up. Oh, little bats like flying Medusa heads. Save, and I think this is the last shop in the game. Let's see, Violet Sprite casts protective dark sorcery, quick arrows, drastically increases speed of arrows. Yeah, let's get all of these and show them off. So, yeah, I'll replace the Necklace of Sacrifice because it's not usually active. And let's see, the Violet Sprite. Oh yeah, unknown substance leaked out of emptiness. The citizens of Karst, upon being cursed, entered a transitional state, neither truly alive nor truly dead. Now let's equip that, and let's see what it says about the Karst arrows. A special type of arrow used by the archery of Karst. So, nothing especially interesting there. So the quick arrows, they have no travel time, they just automatically reach their destination. I don't find it to be especially useful. Ah! Calm down, painting. These guys are big. But they're not too difficult to deal with. Yeah, any painting that size you can pretty much trust to be a haunted painting. Ah. Oh yeah, so you notice I was able to purchase the pocket incensory from that merchant. Or rather, I wasn't, but it would have been in stock if I... Ooh, ivory bug over here. It would have been in stock if I hadn't gotten it by beating the heretical arsonist without taking damage. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta switch. Oh yeah, I didn't show off the violet sprite. Let's do that. So it makes these little things appear, and they circle you, and they hurt whatever they touch. So you could use it in this situation to maybe get a little damage. Well, I don't know. It's okay. And that's the sort of thing you get a little enchantment you can put on yourself, and then good, ivory bug. Let's see. Oh, what's this? What's this over here? To my left, there's these little symbols on the wall. Looks like up, up, down, down, left, right. I wonder what happens if I press those buttons in sequence. Okay. Up, down, down, left, right. Actually, I think something is supposed to happen, but I think I'm doing it wrong. I'll have to check on that later. I'm sorry for the anticlimax. I feel just awful about it. Ah. That guy can sneak up on you. Anyway, I'm going to turn into a cat again, and sharp-eyed viewers already know why. So I can jump in this hole and get an ivory bug. I guess this is a situation where the quick arrows might be useful. Don't have to worry about missing your target. Yeah, come on. Oop. Not going down there yet. This skull appears to be laughing. I don't believe there's anything you can actually do with that skull. Oh, I died. How humiliating. Alright, we're back, and I've taken terrible vengeance on all the enemies in this room. There's still no reason to talk to this skull. Alright, but there is a reason to head back in this direction. Yeah, luckily with the pocket and sensor you can stagger those skeletons. Makes things easier. And here's a picture of a woman with glasses, wearing a sweater. Very cute. Not sure who she's supposed to be. But anyway, I guess she's meant to distract you so that you stand beneath the painting and fall into that hole. But I know all this game's tricks. Including the trick where enemies sometimes do damage to you, which can cause you to die, which is why I used that healing item. Also, sometimes two adjacent paintings will be haunted and try to kill you. Oop. Aha! What's this? Sealed Wind. Let's see. Casts wind sorcery. A wooden box used for storing divine spells. Holds strong wind. So, let's see. I believe this damages enemies that enter its area of effect. It's a little hard to use, honestly. Oop. I guess if you know an enemy is about to enter that space. Ah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it only hit him once, though. Didn't seem to do very much damage. It did gain the fire effect of the pocket incensory, so that really does apply to all of your attacks. And yeah, if you're not careful, this area can deplete your health pretty quickly. Oh, let's see, the drilling arrows would have been useful there. Could have had my arrows go right through, yeah, all the baddies. Ah. Ooh. So this is a door. Again, I forgot to show this off, but that's a door that doesn't open from the side we're currently on, which is why I had to approach it from the other side. And there's one thing up in this area that I didn't explore, near the Laughing Skull. I am decent at avoiding enemies when I'm actually trying. I should show that off a little more. I should make the decision to like either engage with enemies or dodge their attacks, as opposed to just trying and failing to dodge their attacks. Anyway, oop. Well, don't have to worry about those guys. Don't really need money for anything at this point. The pocket incensory would have been the big purchase to be making, because it costs 2,000 money, which is quite a bit. But I don't need it anymore. Well, I haven't needed it for a while, ever since I've gotten it. So what's this? Got black sachet. So passive effect. Heavily increases attack power at the risk of losing HP. Sachet applicable to one's chest. Its scent might induce sudden frenzy. So this is an interesting item. It does increase your attack power. I'm not sure by exactly how much, but it is significant. But every time you attack, there is a certain % chance that you will take damage. And I believe this is true. Yeah, see, I took damage just there. Like, that is true even when you are not actually, like, attacking any enemies. I think you can just be swinging at nothing, and you'll still sometimes lose health. Let me put that to the test. Yep, yeah. So, very risky. Obviously not suitable for boss fights in which you are trying to attack without taking damage. Or trying to win without taking damage. Put on the magnet stone for now. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, I'll show this off here. Okay, a door that does not open from this side. Ah. I tried to air dodge, but my air dodge hadn't restored yet. Oh, actually, drilling arrows are going to be useful for this. Hang on. No, playing terribly. And so there's a ceiling in our way. We hit a switch. And there is no longer a ceiling in our way. Oop. Oh, almost air dashed right into some spikes there. Okay, so now we can open this door. And we can go back and save. And those of you familiar with the principles of level design might intuit that there is a boss coming up, and you'd be right. Wait. Okay, that's where I needed the drilling arrows. And I'll continue to use my drilling arrows here in the... Well, actually, I don't need the drilling arrows. Is there anything that's going to be useful for the... Yeah, I'll use Idea's Pearl. So this boss fight, first I'll show it off kind of playing normal, like not trying to, take no damage. And, I'll open as like as is now customary with a volley of arrows, and, you know, take down a good percentage of the enemy health. So, you were the one who engaged with Fennel. I hardly know her. Turn back now, foreigner. Her Highness does not want to be disturbed. Such impudence. Look at you, standing still. Magnolia! Oh, an archer. Aha! Oh no! Yeah, she is immune to arrows. And in fact, the arrows don't even, like, the poison effect doesn't even work because when they bounce off, they don't create a poison cloud. Oh, yikes. And she's quite strong, as you can see. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, so she doesn't stagger easily. You really gotta pick your moments if you want to take her on without taking too much damage. Oop, yeah. And she does do contact damage, which not all enemies in this game do, but it's more or less to be expected of a boss enemy. Yeah, if you don't stagger her with the first hit, it's probably better just walk away. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think it's particularly well signaled when she's vulnerable to, when she's vulnerable to, like, staggering. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, drilling arrows, very good in this room. You just take out everything in your way. So, I think I showed off a reasonable sort of cross-section of what her attacks look like, so let's try... Oh, this is not going to be easy. Okay, Sparse Thread. Yeah, I don't think anything else is going to be particular... Oh, yes. Yeah, Necklace of Sacrifice. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So... Yeah, this is going to be tricky. I certainly can't guarantee a a good outcome on the first try, but let's give it a shot. Okay. Alright, the Bachman patch was effective. Alright, yes! Okay, now we've got Royal Huntress Magnolia, who likes to pop up behind you and attack. But... Oh man, she got me. I know you're kind. Just like the Pardoner, you stand against our queen. Blinded by faith. The queen would never hurt us. Okay, well, obviously I'm going to have to try that again. I'll fast forward to that point for you. Okay. And that is what it looks like when you get it right. And, yeah, you're going to say the same things you did before. And our reward is heavy arrows. Heavy arrows. Okay, so Weapon of Magnolia, Captain of the Archery of Karst. Raised in the woods, she joined Karst's Order of Knights and partnered with the loyal Lupiar. So yeah, they are... Actually, that is not the best place to show it off, but they are very large. Oh, actually, let me heal up just so I don't have to go through all that again. Well, actually, well, yeah, you can see how big they are. I was just figuring this is a good place to end the video. So the thing about that Magnolia fight, the heavy arrows, by the way, they're extremely good. They make your arrows do as much damage as your leaf, which is a huge improvement. It makes the arrows basically all you need, and we'll show them off more later in future videos. But yeah, the Magnolia fight. I mean, you saw how it went the first time, and then when I went for no damage. That the first attempt there was actually very, very lucky in the Magnolia phase, because the damage that the Bachman patch does is highly dependent on how many of those blocks hit her, and because she stood in place at the start of the fight instead of charging forward, she basically took the maximum amount of damage possible. And the other attempts did not go nearly as well, and if I'm feeling up to it, maybe I'll cut in a blooper reel of those bad attempts where it didn't go so good. Well, anyway, so make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Give me a like or a comment if you like what you saw. If there's a podcast you like, go to iTunes, give it a 5-star rating, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.